got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Yeah, baby, don't you lie, girl, you know your body T. Yeah, you show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Yeah, I'm just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, you got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Baby, don't you like, you know your body T. You show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me. What you said to me doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I'm telling you, you have to feel the music if you wanna dance. I just wanna take you out and go to essence. Yeah, yeah. The way I feel your body, oh my, got me in a trance. The way you keep on looking at me, do you need a lens? I don't wanna feel like I'm the only one who cares. Baby, do you care? Baby, do you care? You got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Yeah, baby, don't you lie, girl, you know your body T. Yeah, you show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Yeah, I'm just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, you got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Baby, don't you like, you know your body T. You show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me.
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone are the brightest stars.
Hello everyone, welcome on in. How we all doing today? We doing good? See a few of you in here. Hello Texas Star Pastor. That's I'm gonna try and pronounce the name. Whatever that hell that is. Caesar salad, hello. Welcome in. You good? How's the storm? Storm's alright. Storm's alright. So we got no shed sitting in the chat today. Well, not the chat, but like just hanging around, watching and sending bits, just so we can, I guess, chat. Fatality went and banned his account, the other account he was using, so he'll be back. He'll probably be back later on a new account again. Anyway, we are doing some GeoGuessr to start off with, so yeah, oh, yeah, it doesn't help with the case at all, not at all. Anyway, we will get started. I know as soon as I switch this to the live screen, it's going to be a blank screen, so until I switch it, which I will do now. There. Alright. The discount Fortnite lobby screen, exactly. Ah, that QR code is in like the worst spot as well. Right there, it's blocked off by the music thing in the webcam. I think it was originally I could have it like right in the middle of the screen, not like off to the side. Ah, well. Anyway, if anyone wants to join us, I'm going to pop the link into the Twitch chat, and if you are on YouTube, you can find the link in the description. So yeah, anyway, we'll have a look and see what maps we got. Oh, what maps we're gonna want to do. Go Turkey. Yeah, just to start with, I guess we're a community. I guess we gotta search, don't we? You saw Poland? That would be Poland, doesn't it? I think they got one for every single country. Let's see. Is there any, I mean, there's a balanced Australia. A learnable meta. An updated Australia. I wonder what they mean by, like, updated Australia. I don't think I've ever tried this one. There's a Caesar salad in the game now. Hello, Caesar salad. Anyway, movement is moving, of course. Game mode. Live challenge, yep. Round time. Pop up to 4 minutes, and we do 5 rounds usually. Do that. I think we are right to go. Ah, yes, and an updated Australian. We get literally the middle of nowhere, the first round. Great. This is supposed to be a warm-up round. I don't think this is going to be much of a warm-up round. Well, this doesn't fill me with much hope. Tio, hello. Welcome to the Outback. There's going to be nothing out here. Absolutely nothing. So we got flood measurement. The Outback spans across 3 states. So 3, maybe 4 states. It expands across a lot of the continent. So I'm just gonna go this way and see if we find anything. You actually found a sign saying the state. You must have gone the opposite way to me because I haven't seen that. Not at all. Yeah, we're just gonna keep moving. This is just gonna be pretty boring round. We're just moving till we find something of use. All I got so far is that we're in the Outback. There was a creek name, but that's not gonna really help me. New South Wales? Wait, hold on. This isn't a freeway. How slow is the camera car going? Hello, Kayla. Unless... No, they are driving this way. They're being overtaken by a caravan. Home is where the caravan is. No. We got overtaken by a caravan. Hold on, if we go back... I know I'm not going to get 5,000 on this. So I am going to make a random guess. Yeah. I'm going to say they're New South Wales. I mean... That's... It really could not be New South Wales, but New South Wales plates. The Outback, I mean, I guess, do we consider that the Outback? Like, out here? I mean, Broken Hill I'd probably consider Outback. I'm going to take a guess that we're on the A32. Ah, so we were in the Northern Territory. Right. I had a feeling it could be Northern Territory, but I didn't see any sign that says a state. And the Outback pretty much covers that. It is massive. I mean, I guess we could consider out there and a little bit out here. Like, it really depends. Basically, it's all desert. All desert. You're not going to be able to find much. Shanghai. Oh, right. Okay, well, these are certainly not helping, but... Hello, Strimmer! The Popcat. I am the Popcat. Now, we've got... water out there. Haven't I seen something like this similar in Tasmania? Nah, the roads seem to be in too good of condition for Tasmania. Though, this is probably a tourist route, so they've got to keep it in good condition. They've got to look good. They've got to look good for the tourists. Indonesia. No. Actually, I don't even know where the hell we are. It's a really good condition road, so... I don't know, I'm not thinking Victoria. But I'm also not thinking... No, this ain't Northern Australia. Now we're in spring or winter. This seems more like Eastern Australia, like more southeast. But it's not Victoria, unless these are all Street View before the roads turn to shit. Oh, okay, so you've seen 15 potholes after... Yeah, hold on, what's this sign say? Bushfire Last Resort Refuge. Look, I'm gonna be honest, never heard of those places. Are we in the Mallee? I'm on a Street View please game. Yeah, I shout at the game for that as well. This can't be the Mallee. It's the trees on the side of the road that make me think it is, but it's not. Okay, the road's just turned to absolute shit now. Look at that. Oh, I miss the days when back when this was actually considered a bad road. This is considered a good road now by today's standards. I haven't really found much other than a few town names that I don't know where they are. Which makes me think we're probably either... No, we wouldn't be Eastern Victoria. And they're probably all like really small town names that I've never really paid much attention to. Found a damaged bin. That happens. That happens. Alright, we've got Crossroad up here. Everything is like really shouting at me this is Melly region. Or at least near it. Probably more Wimmera. It feels like it. Mind you, I live in that area of the state. I mean, we could even be up here. Up here, maybe. Just say wherever to pair it. I'm not really... Oh no, we're South Australia. Which actually makes sense that it'd be over there, and I don't recognise any of the town names because I've never been over that specific area there. Never been over the Port Lincoln or those areas. But that is a tourist area. Wait, why did I go Wimmera if there was water? I screwed that one up. Yeah, I got all that. But yeah, it is a tourist area, which is why they gotta keep the roads in good condition. Plus, roads in South Australia are actually pretty good. So, just a quick question. Is this updated Australia just a bunch of rural ones? If so, I'm not happy. It gives me pretty much nothing to go off of. What is 6098? Be a postcode, which makes sense. I believe that is a South Australian postcode. Victorian ones start with a 3. That actually gives me a massive hint. Depends on like which state we're in as well. Actually, hold on, A2. Yeah. Yeah, Victoria starts with 3. I think New South Wales starts with a 2. Tasmania starts with 7. That's all I know at the moment. Well, now I know that South Australia starts with a 6. Never really paid attention to that. Oh, road trains. Caution, road trains, yeah. It's definitely Queensland. Alright, so we're on the A2 somewhere. Okay. We've got something that's actually telling me where we are. If you guys haven't noticed, if you're in the middle of nowhere in Australia, roads generally don't have much signage. This is going to be the closest one we're going to have this game, or this round. Game? Round? Game. Round is what we're playing. And it does feel like we're a bit further west of Brisbane and all that. Oh, I was hoping this would be a road sign that tells us, like, where the closest towns are, but no. No, it's just telling me the rest. Hello, Falco. I'm doing alright. Stargog, yes. I think 5 minutes for like rounds like this, or even more, would actually be reasonable. Hold on. So I know we're on the A1. Oh, not A1, A2. Ah, that's a driveway. I thought it was a dirt road. Okay, what do you look like you're a work ute, but I don't get close enough to be able to see, do I? Wait, mud flaps. I can't get anything off that. Sometimes in the mud flaps they'll have the dealership that car came from, which would tell you like which city it came from, which means it's more likely near that city. Yeah. We'll go around here. I know we're on the A2 somewhere. You know what? I was thinking that we might be near Mount Isa, but I also didn't think we were. I didn't think we're that far out into the desert. Because if anyone's ever seen Mount Isa, it literally is just red desert. Till the shift starts. Ah, so you coming to spend it with us? Ah, very nice of you. We've got 3 pretty tough rounds of GeoGuessr. In this one. Long Reach. I should have gone for Long Reach. I've been in closer, and Long Reach, home of Qantas. Oh, you can't. Okay, this is gonna help a little bit more. I'm immediately gonna say we're in Queensland. Why are we blowing out a tree? What is so sensitive about the tree that you can't show it? Oh, no. We're not in Queensland. We're in Perth. That actually looks really good for Perth Beach. Midwest Ports Authority. Why do we have an American speed sign there? Yeah, and you got 08 as well. And, oh. Well, that makes sense. Geraldton has a really good beach. And we don't get that often. I think we got there last week. That was on the base map. We don't get that much on the base map. Yeah. Lemon crashed. Oh, did he crash into anyone? Red plates on the car? What? There'd be custom plates. We have there's no state issued plates in the country that are red like that. So, what's the street name here? So I know we're on the coast. We're on a road that's long. There's no houses here anymore because we went back like 20 years. And they've closed off that road. So we got houses. It seems like it's near housing estate. There. No. We had some out here. You know what? If the map is updated, that could be it. Do we have... That could be considered like the side road. Actually, I think I found it. So, that road originally was open. If it's been closed off now, it's going to be that. It'll look like that on the map. And that is definitely parking for said beach. And yeah, I'd suggest we're here. The path technically does continue out into there, and I think you can drive out onto the beach. Yeah, you got that's a car out there, I think. Which makes sense because there is a road that goes along the beach. Yeah, you can get custom lights and all those sorts of lovely things. Are you lurking watching F1? How's the F1 going? That'd be a nice view. That's a new house. Is that weatherboard on a new house? Well, half yes, half no. Yeah, I got that spot on. Oh, everyone got that spot on. I mean, that one really was not a hard one to get. Light up plates for snowy areas? No. No. So you can get Japan-style plates. Been able to do anything since Tuesday. That's not good. And we had one easy one and 4 really hard ones. I don't think we'll do this one again. I mean, okay, we can't even go up these roads here. We have to go down this way. Okay, and now it's forcing us to go down this way. What is this? Where is it taking us? Oh, routing issue to private provider, yeah. I think a lot of people have been having that issue. My ping's increased, which I know is a routing issue. But, yeah, sometimes it takes weeks for that to resolve when it happens. It looks like it's going back and forth. The Street View. Like, I'm not going to be able to guess anything here. Oh, you have a general routing issue to France. I'm wondering why that would even be a thing. I'm guessing it's potentially something to do with those big fiber optic cables that run the whole internet. So every ISP runs the routing differently. I don't think this road's going to help me either. Magpie? So I do have to admit, TMP does need to move the servers. Oh yeah, 100% is Australia. But, where? That's a big question. I think after this one, we're going to do an easy one. We're definitely going to do an easy one. Because this is just painful. I didn't expect this one to be so difficult. You got to really look for any sort of sign that will give you any hint of where you could be. And it's really difficult when, one, you've got no cars. Two, there's not going to be any road signage except for basic signs on this road. We've seen street names and road names. Okay, this might help. Can you have an area code next to the number there, please? I can't even really read that. Australian Angus. That really didn't help me much. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what type of farm it is, but it's doesn't really help because there's farms like that everywhere in this country. Anyway, if I was to guess, round up here somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Oh no, we were in Victoria. Literally middle of nowhere. None of us went into Victoria. Clicking and finding a sign. Yeah, I don't blame you. We're definitely gonna go an easier one after that. That was just wow. Yeah, an updated Australia. You just put it's like they spammed it. They just spammed a whole bunch of different locations, and majority of them were in the middle of nowhere. So we will go community again, but we'll use one. We'll use a map I know. If I search up New South Wales, I guess I was searching it up and then no. So Australia, New Zealand. If I do New South Wales, I'll be. An urban. Vic, New South Wales, Queensland, and ACT. I think that's someone we normally go for. Even though it doesn't have any likes. But I'll give it a like. Because I believe we have played that one before. Grab the link. I'll pop it in the chat. Surely I could pin this, right? No, I can't pin it through this. Okay. Yeah, there'll be a Truckers and Peace stream today. Later on. Thank you for pinning that. Because then that'll just allow people to join whenever they want. Okay, so it's supposed to be an urban. This is not urban. This is just middle. Oh no, maybe it is urban. Maybe it's just a park. Mornington Peninsula. I immediately know this type of area that we're in. Immediately. So obviously this is 10 times easier. Well, let's say more. 100 times easier than the last game, last round. Walking the dog. Okay, which area of the Mornington Peninsula? It's very narrowed down at the moment. Very narrow roads, though. Yeah. I would not want to be parking a car up on the side of this road. This is like, how does one drive? Yeah, this is a very expensive area to live in the country. So you're gonna see cars like this driving around and Beamers and all that, and then you see the regular Astra every now and then, but or whatever that is. Like, I can't remember what that one is. I think it's a Kia. Actually, they're really good cars, those ones. Anyway, so what was the beach name anyway? Because that's probably going to be the best I'm going to get. Beach. I'm going to take a guess we're somewhere out this way. We're going to be along the coast. And we do seem a bit more rural than anything, but yeah, we won't be any further than that. Yeah. Yeah, here. That doesn't really match the area. Yeah. There's that. Let's see if there's any other potential signs. Like it's a little estate in the middle of absolutely nothing by the looks of it. Some weird roads as well. Let's head up here. 70 zone. That means we're probably heading into a town. Unless we're somehow on Phillip Island, which wouldn't make sense because it says we're on the peninsula. Well, supposedly we're on the peninsula. Hold on. I wanted to read the sign. It doesn't help much. Yeah, it really doesn't have much. Alright. Let's pop us maybe down here. It probably won't be right, but Ooh, shit. Hold on. Melbourne Road and Pierce's Road. That really does not look right. I've gotta say. Because this looks all urban. Like, if you look at all the roads here, it looks really urban, but when you look at it from street view, it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere. That's a big bamboozle. You're miles off? Oh. I mean, you're on the coast. You got it in the right state. So that's something. Alright, immediately I'm got some ideas of where we are. I see Michelin Man up there. Though the sign looks a bit worse for wear. Alright, what's our council? Never heard of it. But when I see houses like this, it gives me an idea of like what state we're in. Check some plates. Yeah. Maroon plates. Oh, open house. Wait, oh no, I thought I was going to say there's an open house. It's a post office. So we are in the middle of post office. We're in a small town. Middle of nowhere. There's a road sign. There was a road sign. No pharmacy here. It's almost as small as a town. Small town I thought it was. What? A few cars here. I guess this is like a touristy town of some kind. Anyway, let's have a look. I mean, Town 8 probably going to show up on the map unless I'm really zoom in. But if I really zoom in, I'm going to be sitting here on the map for a really long time now. I know we're probably not too far off the coast, but we're not close to the coast. Spy the terrain. Yeah. You kind of suck at this game. I mean, I'm definitely not the best. Like, you're looking at me struggling to find a small town, which, to be fair, probably isn't going to show up on the map. Like, this is I mean, if it's a tourist spot, you'd think it would, but you think it would show up. "14 seconds. Just click on Bundaberg. It's not going to be anywhere near it, but we'll see. Okay, so it was down here near Brisbane. Wait, so how far in did I have to be for it to show up? Yeah, not too far in. But somewhat close in. I really wasn't looking near Brisbane. It didn't feel like it was like really close to Brisbane, but that's sort of the point, I guess. Where are we? What are you looking at? Alright, red P, white outline. Oh, white plate, red P. I should probably say it like that. Where are we? Wait, what was that? Strange. And I'm trying to figure out where this could be. The houses all look relatively the same sort of design. It seems... Hold on. I've seen these before. Can't really read much of what's on the bus stop signs anyway. I didn't want to end up in there. Wait. Land Rover is looking a bit worse for wear, and there's a magnet down there. Street View is just trying to take me into places I don't want to go. I wish they were close up, like we can actually see them. Yeah, ACT. I was thinking we were ACT. I wasn't certain. Now, I'm probably not going to have time to really pinpoint exactly where we are. Because it's like we're lost in a suburb somewhere. Can we stop blurring out things? Oh, what's that? Schools. That's a strange looking school zone sign. That's probably an ACT only thing. Good to know. Good to know for future games. Anyway, ACT. I'm gonna say we're probably near the mountains. Maybe out near here somewhere, and something like here. Okay, you know, it was a reasonable guess. We were down in this sort of area because I saw mountains in distance and we weren't really close to the CBD. Yeah. So going for this general area was a good idea. And I think, Star, you just got really lucky with where you picked. Why? In what world do we do this in Australia for Street View? He's literally driving around while he's holding it up. Dicky Beach Retirement Village. Is this a joke? It's like in really poor quality as well, so I'm like... Yeah, I... Geo Anthony has joined the party. Welcome in, Geo Anthony. Okay, main road of some kind. I can barely read anything because of this quality. Caesar disconnected from the game. Oh, poor Caesar. Probably better off just pressing this button. It seems like Street View's struggling when I do that as well. Traffic light. U-turn permitted. It freezes for no reason. Really? U-turn permitted. Traffic lights look like this. You know, they don't have the yellow thing on it. We're in Queensland. So, suburb of Brisbane, maybe? Is there a suburb called Dicky Beach in Brisbane? I couldn't read the council name on the bins. I would seriously like to know where this Street View is and why it exists. Pika Pika, hello. Especially in Australia, especially if it's in a major city in Australia. Why does this exist? And that's Queensland. How we going? We are trying to figure out exactly where we are. I mean, Queensland. Wait. I can't read that stuff. Like, this is really poor quality. I'm not getting it. I found what could potentially be the suburb, but nah. We'll just guess Brisbane. It was Sunshine Coast. Alright. It was somewhere around there. So, is there a way I can, is there a way I can check it on Street View? It is actually a suburb called Dicky Beach. Hello, Lemon. Definitely Sydney. No, it was not Sydney. Man, I was right in thinking it was Queensland. Okay, back to proper Street View now where I'll be able to read things. Alright, end school zone. If you got these on the ground. We're in New South Wales. TMP will be later today. On my Discord server, I have the weekly schedule posted. And it basically says exactly what I'm doing for the day. We got 4 hours of TMP later on. No. Is not this town, is it? You know what? It makes sense. me, Fatality, and even Zeps know about this town. We all have our stories, I guess. Of course it is. Specifically with me and Fatality, we have stories about a specific person that lives here. It's I guess a rural city or regional city. We're on the outskirts, and I'm assuming potentially maybe somewhere out here. It says South Griffith, but is there actually a suburb called South Griffith? I don't think so. So if anyone wants to know where the picture of my car was taken, it's right here. Literally right here. And that's actually where the exhaust came off of it as well, so that's like, no. Okay, okay, we'll probably have a better idea of like where we are. So I'm guessing New Estate. The south of Griffith. Yeah. Actually, no. No, I was thinking maybe. No. But I mean, not far off. What is the road name? What is the road name, by the way? Taylor Road. Fixed live? No, so that's all that stuff is. So we have to be south somewhere. Imagine we're not in the town. But it has to be. Like, look at all this. So it's that Griffith Childcare Center. I mean, we could be this way. I mean, this town is usually full of roundabouts anyway, but I'm not going to be able to pinpoint it, I don't think, unless I magically find it. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. We did look at that area. Hold on. I was looking at the area, right? Oh, Taylor Road right there. Oh, because we were looking at the... I was looking at the wrong roundabout. That's why. At least I was close. Yeah, I went past it. Because there's that, and then there was me also looking for the wrong roundabout. Or the wrong street name, really. So, it was a combination of everything. But GG's indeed, that was a good one. Now, we'll make it a bit harder. I'm going to stick to the sort of Oceania region, but we are going to go New Zealand and Australia. So that's... I was typing it in. Yeah, if we use that one is both New Zealand and Australia. I don't think we get any other countries, but those are the two main countries in this one. Palm tree. Parking underneath a tree. Like, I tend to avoid trees. A second shift after 2 years of searching. Oh, enjoy your shift. Enjoy. Caravan HQ. You want a caravan? 100% Australian made. Built in Carrum Downs, Victoria. Old Pacific Highway. Displayed by... so it's the Old Pacific Highway. What town? I think it starts with a Y. We're in New South Wales? So I know where the Pacific Highway is, and it's a very long highway, so trying to find the town is going to be very difficult just from that. But we can probably start looking. So it starts with a Y. But even though it's the old Pacific Highway, it'll have the new highway bypassing it, because I believe most of the towns are bypassed now on the Pacific Highway. State. I should probably look at the plates. Ooh, Dino? If I was to guess, we're in New South Wales. Well, maybe Queensland. Well, yeah, I don't think the Pacific Highway goes that far into Queensland anyway, because it turns into the Bruce Highway. We've got to be... Yeah, we've got to be New South Wales. I mean, it goes through here and all this. That's... Is it? Yeah, Pacific Motorway. But once you pass... I think Brisbane, it turns into the Bruce, doesn't it? Yeah, Bruce Highway. So... I don't feel like it's going to be in this big urban-like area. I'm feeling it's New South Wales. So we'll have a look... See if we find it. So the old Pacific Highway goes straight through the town, so the bypass would be bypassing the town directly. So we should be able to find it. I hope. A town name showed up there for a second and it was like, nah, we're not going to do it anymore. I'm going to show you. And I'm like... I wish the town names wouldn't just vanish like that, so I could actually... Okay, Coffs Harbour. Because that's how I miss them so many times, is when they do that. Okay, yeah, I definitely didn't have enough time to find it. We go random spot here on the thing, and just, yes. Yeah, it's such a long highway. It was in Brisbane? It felt more not regional, but like rural than that. And it's only a small section as well of the old Pacific Highway. That road's gonna be really old then. As I was saying, you know, the Pacific Highway goes pretty much Brisbane all the way down to Sydney, I think it is. I think after Sydney, it turns into the Princes Highway. Yeah. So trying to even pinpoint a town just by that highway is very difficult. I swear I saw Queensland plates, so I probably should have stuck with Queensland. Is that intriguing? I haven't seen many of them. Of Bundaberg ginger beer. Oh, yeah. I don't drink the stuff, but apparently it's really good. Like, it's like some of the best in the country. I don't recognize that. Are we in Brisbane again? No, surely not. Like that plate looks like potentially South Australia. That do they? They actually? Wow. Did I say Western Australia? No, South Australia. Yeah, you got the old Holden there with the older South Australian plate there, and you got FedEx over there. I'm suggesting South Australia, and the road markings look alright. I didn't match. It's down here. Well, I mean, Adelaide's the city of churches, so yep, got a church. Though this doesn't seem to really feel right. So these sorts of houses in Adelaide match what I'd expect. There is a decent beach in Adelaide as well. This could be it. It really depends on exactly where we are. But hold on. It's a P360 Fire and Rescue. Yeah, SA Metropolitan Fire Service. That is just confirmed. Exactly where we are. Alex North. So Adelaide, and we would be here, and I'm assuming that large bay kiosk. Where did we come from? So we're here. That's a roundabout on Hampton Crez. So we're on Hampton Crez. And we're a bit further down. What number are we? So 18 there. In between 18 and 16, we're sort of like right there. Okay, I think this is gonna. I can't believe it, but that's gonna be the first 5K. Oh, I mean, literally, all I had to do was go behind me and go down this way to figure out that it was South Australia. They are the only state that has these speed limits for roadworks. Don't know what they're doing down there. Must be doing something with the gas lines if it's flammable. And 5K. Okay. Good guesses. Good guesses. And then... Darwin. Look, I gotta be honest. The likelihood of us actually getting a Darwin one is like slim to none. We rarely get them. I think I know where we are. Or at least the country. It's like we're in a suburb somewhere. Len Miller Motors. Sorry, hello, welcome in. Oh, road sign, road sign. Okay. Then north. No clue. I mean, I think I've heard of the areas, but... Oh, that helps me a bit more. Route 1. Very long highway though. So getting onto it like pretty much immediately to find the town is key. What's the north? Oh, there's Palmerston, but... That's when that ends. We must be... I am confused. Because I don't understand road signage in this country. Alright. Alright. I'm not going to be able to pinpoint this right on. If I was to guess, where Dunedin? Somewhere out here. Maybe. What? What? Oh, you actually got that one. Where's the Palmerston North? What? Okay, there it is. How did we miss that? You know what? Probably because I was more locked onto the Route 1 than this. Because it's actually on Route 3 than Route 1. But then again, you would take Route 1 to get there from depending on where you are. Makes sense. I knew it wasn't 100% right. Mehmet, hello, welcome in. That that Camry. That Camry. Wow. Didn't I get something similar to this, like? Yeah, I did. That says Canberra Elite. I got something similar to this literally not long ago. I'm gonna take a guess that we are in that pretty much exact same area. Ballarat Street. Actually, I think this is more of a rich area. Oh, did they? Hold on. Yeah, that's not blurred, but that is definitely ACT. Look at that AU Falcon. It actually looks pretty clean. What other cars have they got here? Oh, did they? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, the plate was unblurred on that. But I mean, not our problem. If the taxi. There's a lot of old classic cars. This must be a car neighborhood. Old Hiluxes. Like, seriously, for an upper end, you know what? It's an upper end area, but a whole bunch of old people probably live here, which makes sense why we've got a VT Commodore. Is that a VT or a VX? I think that's a VX. Yeah, that's VX. Corollas, you got cars from the 90s and the early 2000s here. Because they're all kept in good condition by the oldies. Oh, righto. It's literally just an area full of old cars, old classic cars. Gee. Literally everywhere you look, you see them. I'm just more intrigued about all the cars here. Yeah, another old one there. Now, mind you, this is probably taken, let's say, late 2010s as well. The oldest that we're seeing some of these cars are maybe early 2000s? And some of the oldest cars we've seen are 80s. Yeah, cars from the 80s. This one's 90s. But look at it. That paint's in really good condition for its age. And is that a VN? It's like early 90s. Another VX. Lancer. For such an upper end area, you just really wouldn't expect to see all these old cars. Anyway, made to main road finally after all that, but yeah. Future development. Where are we? I'm not going to be able to pinpoint exactly where we are, but yeah. If I was to guess where we were, out here somewhere maybe. Isn't that where I guessed before and I didn't get it? So I go down here a bit further and it ends up being the place that I guessed before. It's alright though. You know, I knew I wouldn't be far off of it. Okay. Oh, that very much helps. It's a place that I guessed last time. Right. Definitely in a hilly area. You can see. So if we get that, so if we try and look at the water, we're gonna go up further. Hopefully that helps. Has to be around this area. Because you can see water there and then water straight out there. Which means we're looking down, I'd say, like that. Or somewhere like that. What's our street name? Campbell's Road. Even Pine Hill, you know, that makes sense to be up here. So Campbell's Road. Is that Beaufort Street? Surely not. No, I only see a sign to Campbell's Road. I'm gonna take a guess. This takes us down to Pine Hill Road. But what's this street? That's what I want to know. Hey, what about this one? That don't seem right. Hold on. Hillary Street. And Rayleigh Street. No, we are on Pine Hill Road. So actually, the road we were looking at was Campbell's Hill Road. Oh no. That was okay. I get it now. Okay. What's the street address? 15. Right there. Literally right there. Have to be. Yes. That was a good one. Caesar went Auckland. Poor Caesar. LA Golden State. Welcome in. It was Pine Hill? Yeah, it was Pine Hill. Yeah, Pine Hill right here. Did you go for... Is there a Pine Hill in Auckland? There's Pine Hill here. And then you, I see what you mean. You see the water down here. But what made me know that was Dunedin was that we saw bins on the side of the road that actually said it was Dunedin Council or whatever they want to call it. Alright, I think we have time to do a quick little round. So we will do famous places. Not gonna look. Hello. Oh, Caesar vanished. Alright, we're gonna do famous places. No, yeah, we want to do moving. Set it to 3 minutes and we'll do 3 rounds. Sorry, I've seen this before. Can't remember exactly where we are. I know we're in Europe. Police? In English? Okay, come on. Peugeot police cars? Which country is going to use Peugeot police cars that isn't France? Oh, empty. Full? Empty. Alright. What is this place called? Because I don't think I actually went here. UK uses Peugeot police cars? They don't look like UK police cars, though. I'm gonna say it's Paris. Near water. You got bus, yeah. Okay. I got enough to at least have a look. That. That. Doesn't seem right. It feels like a lot of it. It's likely. I mean, I don't think we're anywhere near the Eiffel Tower, are we? I don't see it. You know the name of the building? I actually don't. Bus. Remember those things? I'm gonna take a guess that we are on this. I'm gonna go with this and just. It's likely not going to be it. Okay, I got 5k. So maybe it was. I didn't think it was, but I guess it was. It seemed to match the general area. That's why I was like, it might be this. Zocco, hello. It is, yeah. Never been to it though. So it was like, it's one of those places I haven't been to, so. Wasn't absolutely certain though. Okay, this one I don't think I've ever been to. What is this place? I want to leave. Too big. Is there another French one? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy. I don't see any city around it, but we know European cities. They don't have skyscrapers usually unless you're in the UK. Have a look out. Yeah, no, we're in the middle of nowhere. Maybe a town somewhere. I'm not gonna be able to get that. It's just a castle in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's France. I mean, it potentially is, but still. Add massive, but nah. Seems like we're more rural than that. I'd say we're more rural. There's a lot of open area out there. Look, it might end up being the best guess anyway, because I don't think I'm gonna know. I think we'll go with it. and just see what happens. Quality. Yeah, let's use a lifeline. Where? I did see I did see a sign there that said that, but it was like, well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that town anyway. It's actually not as big as what I thought it was. Oh. What? What? What is this? Mini city? You know, I don't know. Wait. Wait. Oh. Emden photo. Emden photo. I don't think this is the one I've seen, but hold on. Is this? It's somewhere out here if I remember. What's that? Is that is it this? Or am I just thinking it's German? Hmm. No, they're awfully close. Don't think. Look, it's the only one I know in Europe, so I'm gonna go for it. It probably won't be, but we'll see. Look at that. Alright, we'll make a guess and just see. That was Denmark. Thankfully there's no Mix around, because Mix would be yelling at me for that. Right. 2 French, 1 Denmark one. I've been to Gunsberg, so I knew that there was a Legoland there. Never been to it though. But never been to anywhere else in Europe that had one, so I was like, yeah. Yeah, Mick should be going off of me if he was watching right now, so yeah. Glad he's not here. Anyway. That is what we're going to call the GeoGuessr session for this week. What we're going to do now is we are going to... I'm going to remember... Turn that off. No more monitor. I am going to take a short break, and then we are going to go do some admin work. And then we've also got the convoy later on today. So yeah, I'll see you all in about 5-10 minutes. Actually, I should probably say, if you're on Twitch, stick around. I'm just going to change the title. If you're on YouTube, you'll be redirected to the next stream. So just stick around. I'll see you all soon.
way she moves, she ruthless. She straight to the point like a toothpick. She asked, can we take us a photo? Only if I can take you to Ruth Chris. She laughed and said, that's funny though, we got a deal if you bring the music. We put our cups in the air like we don't care, like we in the 90s. Stars in the sky, I'm feeling so high. The lights on the screen are just blinding. I don't even care, caressing your hair, enjoying the night cause we vibing. Not worried about tomorrow at all, cause we gonna party to the sun. See you vibing with me, I just wanna see what's up. We just started dancing and I think I fell in love. We won't get this moment back, so please lift up my cup. Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you really wanna see the sun? I see you vibing with me, so what's up? We just started dancing, fell in love. But we don't have to do it if you don't want. Do you really wanna see the sun? I wanna feel alive.